certain things you just know that this is what you're going to do. I decided I was going to be a professional artist when I was in the second grade. Artists are people who are always creating and making something. You know, they usually been doing it for a long time. I like to create flat things on paper, visual artist. I like to create figures. If you give me some abstract element to deal with, I'm gonna just keep working on it until I find the figure. And I'm gonna bring it home. When I paint, it's figurative. When I draw, it's figurative. When I print, it's figurative. When I do an installation, it's about the figure. You make images by any means necessary. I'm doing basically digital collages, and I make them in the computer. I don't know what they're going to look like until you get lucky. You know, you see God. You can play that record backwards. And it happens, and you won today. But a lot of times you don't win because you keep doing the same process over and over and over, same technique over and over again. But you got to change up on something. So I make images, and hopefully. Over a period of time, when you put them all together, you can pick out a wide variety of different kinds of images, figurative images. And the impact of the images is a lot more important to me than the content. I just want to grab your brain. It was just something that you saw, and maybe you take a little bit of time to figure out why. A lot of time is out here shooting stuff, but not shooting a piece of art, a picture. You're shooting textures, or you're shooting skies, you're shooting objects that you know you're going to use for something. And then in my studio, the model comes in, and usually they get nude, and I paint them physically, paint the model. I used to paint with a lot of colors, but I narrowed everything down to just whitewashing. And because when you whitewash something, it's easier for the textures that you're going to lay on top of them to show up. Sometimes I'll have a large quantity of a material. Like the last thing I dealt with was this jute, rope, burlap, or guinea sacks. And somebody gave me a bunch of rope. We got a thing about that rope. It's the hanging rope, And they gave me a large quantity of it. And someone gave me another large quantity of guinea sacks. And someone gave me a large quantity of this netting that looks like a fishing net, but it's made out of jute. So the model came over and said, "What we doing today, Platt?" Jute. I went down the basement and put all this jute, and I started to wrap her in it. I didn't know where I was going with this, but I did do a little research and found out the jute. They use it for everything because it's strong as hell, but it itches. So I got into material a little bit, and they even had a coat made, But while I was working on the image, I got into this thing, the spirit of the jute. There's one image in the back where you can't separate the model from the jute. But things like that happen only if I won the first one. You know what I mean? If I see the spirit, now I have something to work from. Usually most of my work comes from the piece I just finished. Then you intentionally, you make a change. Or if you're up for it, if you're ready for it to change, you Sometimes you can superimpose something, and that usually doesn't work, but you got to make the right change. And that's the nice thing about working with the computer, because you can always backtrack without going all the way to the beginning and messing up everything. But they got a lot of prints in the basement, just the ones that didn't work. And pack rats, we don't throw away nothing, because one day we're going to come back and work on it, That day never comes. But I want to draw on top of these things, draw and paint on top of them. But then again, now you have something to work from, unlike straight drawing and painting. I mean, face a white piece of canvas and you drawing and you're painting, because you feel like you're starting from nothing. But that's difficult, because nothing is there. But with a computer, I know my process. I'm starting out with this image, this figure, and usually it's the pose that the model gives me, or it's a non-pose pose, and it's the place where I shot, and you just start to throw these things together, playing around like you're just doing a collage. I would say today that if Romare Bearden was living, he'd be digital collaging too. Themes they come up, and they're usually based on traveling, a place I've been, or something I've seen. We shot the Divine Lorraine in Philadelphia. So that was about this basically, it was a grand hotel, but it turned into a flop house. It was basically about putting life back into this place. I did the Eastern Prison in Philadelphia, Eastern State Prison. And that again was about putting life back in. Went to Australia. The art that you see over there, the Aboriginal art, it'll just take your heart. It's you think you're seeing something here, but it's fascinating, and it's just dots. But it's more than that. It's history. It's everything. That really fascinated me. Then we went to Flint, Michigan, not too long ago, and it was by luck. On the last day I saw it. It was a abandoned mobile trailer home, big lot full of them. But that to me, that's Flint, because when the auto industry left, they just, and then a lot of board up houses, it's like St. Louis, So what I shot was these abandoned trailer houses, It looked like a little treacherous up in there, so my wife didn't let me stay up in there too long. Well, that's what this piece is. And the abandoned trailer houses, to me, they were like dreams got deferred. I did about three or four pieces dealing with that, Flint, Michigan. And it was just, again, when you walk up into the abandoned trailer homes, you see couches and you see set designs. That's what I saw. So I've been playing with that. And with this one right here, I just superimpose like somebody's house right on my face. I used to live here. That's how subject matters come up. I have to feel something. A lot of times the themes are a direct growth from the series I did before. Like, before I got into this Pathfinder thing, I was doing time travelers. And I don't know why they seemed like they were just people who were going back to a place that they knew, or going back to the place where dreams were deferred. And from there came Pathfinders. As to me, one grew from the next. I don't know what I'm gonna do now. But it's fun to get to the point where you don't know what you're gonna do. That's the challenge. So one series usually comes from the series I did just before that, and then you add a change. Read something in the paper earlier. My wife read it. She talked about it. It was talking to an artist, basically almost the same question. He said he was born to do this. Certain things you just know that this is what you're going to do. I decided I was going to be a professional artist when I was in the second grade, and just never stopped. I don't have to prepare myself. You just work. You just do it. It's something that you've always done. I just do it automatically. There is no preparation. It's like eating. I'm gonna make something. Something will go by. I'm gonna read about something that somebody made, or I'm gonna find out some technical solution so I can make something better. Always made things. If I really want to create something, do art, you just do it. It's easy to. That's very easy to say, but it's true. Just do it. Don't wait on nothing. You can't wait too long. And the young lady right here, the model right there, Nietzsche, she does a lot of yoga, and she's a Buddhist. She finally got rid of her kids, out of the house. And I'm still halfway good looking. This is the bucket list, I'm a model. And she came to the opening, she was just as happy as she wanted to be. She's on her way, but she has that spirit. She's had the spirit. I'm gonna do something. And that's what you do. It makes you feel good. If it makes you feel good, if it's positive, do it again. So I always want to feel good. So you keep doing work. You know what you got to do. We all know what we got to do, but we just got to do it. Try your best not to let anybody discourage you. It's been my experience in the visual arts. There's always one parent say yes, the other parent say no. You can't make no money out of that. Listen to the one that says yes. But the reality, it is real. You can't make any money out of it. So both of them are right, but it's up to you to work it out. Don't let anybody stop you from doing what you want to do. Even if you have to move, work it out. It's possible. Because if you don't, you can be running around here talking about what you used to do. That means you ain't doing it. So you just do it. Like that. It's easy to say, but it's true. Just get off your ass and do it. Even if you second grade. Boy, get off your ass. And it's fun.